the first public announcement that I'm no longer going to be the executive director of Global Exchange. I took a 6-month sabbatical and I traveled across the country to try to figure out what I wanted to do with my third chapter, and discovered that I am really hungry to do more organizing. While I was gone, Carlene Pickard was covering for me, and she's been at Global Exchange off and on for many, many, many years. She worked first in our Mexico program. She was in Mexico working in our peace house there. She worked as my assistant, I called her, and she was more like an associate director for many years, and knows the organization well. I cried when she left for Canada to become the director of organizing up there, and then later part of the management team of the Council of Canadians, a sister organization that does some amazing work up in Canada. But now, it's time for me to pass the torch. This is, by the way, made out of a tutu for a 3-year-old, plus a plastic pole that I thought we could use in the Occupy SF demonstration later on. And it has a little wisdom on it that I want Carly to have as a leader. One is to have the patience of a mountain, the kindness of a breeze. What else was there? The passion of the sea. This is a John Fromer song, by the way. And that we, all of us at Global Exchange, will follow her carrying the torch of Global Exchange. She's going to be an amazing leader. She already is an amazing leader, and I'm going to be so proud to be working as an organizer in her company.
Hi everybody. I am thrilled and terrified to be here. So, thank you all so much for coming. This is way better than getting a Grammy or an Oscar. I'm excited about the torch. Before I just want to say a few words, and then we'll talk a little bit more about our program work. But before I started that, I really want to thank my dad for coming down from Canada. It's really important to me to have family here. Being here with Global Exchange really is family. Kirsten said, you know, I've been on and off at Global Exchange for 13 years, so despite what many of you think, I'm not that young at this point, isn't it? But, you know, the 13 years that I've been around here has really helped shape me as a person, getting to work alongside with incredibly inspirational, talented, compassionate, courageous, dedicated, and tireless staff. And it's, of course, an incredible honor for me to take this torch and to continue to work with all of these people. I was hoping we could just briefly thank the staff for their amazingness in putting this event together today. So we'll talk a little bit more about the programs, but I just want to say thank you so much for coming tonight, and it's just an incredible honor to do this, and I'm so looking forward to taking Global Exchange onward. Kirsten's been an incredible, inspirational leader for the organization, taking it through so many fantastic ups and really difficult, challenging times, the current of which, you know, we're seeing a lot of that in the world today, and, you know, to be able to have an organization like Global Exchange be present, be out there, and almost a quarter century old is a wonderful thing and a huge honor for me to take this on. So I want to thank you all very much for coming, and I look forward to talking to each and every one of you.
When we started Global Exchange, there was one donor who really believed in us. We started out all working on unemployment and thinking we could do it out of our offices with cardboard boxes for furniture. But this one donor gave us a pretty significant donation that helped us get started for a year. I feel like I would really like to be able to give that to Carlene as she starts her tenure at Global Exchange. So I'm starting my own personal Pass the Torch Fund. And that Pass the Torch Fund is a way of trying to bring in 500 new gems. Gems are our Global Exchange monthly sustainers. You can become a monthly sustainer for as little as $5 a month, and I'm going to be sitting over by that pillar over there, signing you up if you'd like to for as little as $5 a month. I have some valuable prizes, some Che Guevara 3 peso notes with his picture on it from Cuba. If you become a gem, you'll get one of these. If you become a $10 gem, I'll even throw in a coin. But now Carly's going to tell you a little bit about our programs and thank our wonderful board for helping us through this transition. I'll pass it back.
Yeah.
Kirsten and I also really want to thank Walter Turner, who's the president of our board. He's a little under the weather tonight. He's an incredibly dedicated person, big grandfather, not just change, and has
Godfather. Oh yeah, you can
the
pretend.
past 9 months has been,
Too much.
as he will no doubt tell you, the person has had my back, has steadily guided me through the last 9 months of work, and I would probably not be here if it wasn't for Walter, so.
You didn't come here to hear me speak, so I won't say too much at all. I've been with Global Change from the beginning. I think I was one of the first board members, and I think the thing that comes to mind is that the organization, particularly with the 2 people you see here, Kevin and Ted, Shen, the other people, it's really not an organization of sprinters. Kwame Ture, the late Stoker Carmichael used to talk about that. It's now a group of sprinters. These are really long-distance runners, and they've made Global Change grow and change, adapt, mobilize, and I am totally elated. Carlene has given me a run for my money over the last 9 months, but she brings that passion and fire, and she wants to win, and Global Change wants to win. And as you can tell by the news around the world, the times have never been better for people like Global Exchange and those of us who are in this room to continue mobilizing and continue fighting. And as Che Guevara used to always say, you know, the real revolutionaries are motivated by love. And there's a lot of love in Global Exchange. So we hope you stick with us and stay with us and roll with us and grow with us and support us. We're going to bring in the victory. Vincent Ramos.
So what time to be an activist, right? Like incredible things happening on the streets. We've got tens of thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of people around the world who are taking action for important reasons, saying that the system that we live under is a big old mess, and out on the streets to say that we need something different. Global Exchange, we've been, resisting injustice, looking at alternatives, and encouraging people to take action for the past 23 years. Our campaigns evolve and change all the time. We have some real solid stuff that we've done for folks that have talked to Jocelyn or any Kylie, who's looking at the reverse trick-or-treating or dealing with reverse trick-or-treating and looking at fair trade cocoa, as well as our fair trade stores are doing incredible work as well right now. And I think Kylie's going to talk a bit about it in a little bit. But I wanted to introduce all of our campaigners so that people can get a chance to see their faces